What's up, Inkie peeps? It's Del from Inkie Quill, and I'm coming to you from outside today because it's a beautiful afternoon and we're battling again a household of germs. Archie went back to daycare and picked up something on his first day back. So now the whole house has been sick. I'm getting sick, I can feel it, but you know, some fresh air outside is doing me good. Today I'm bringing you an exciting start for I don't know why I did a groovy little head thing then, exciting start for October. Now, I've been planning something. Have you ever heard of Inktober before? Have you? I don't know if you have. Inktober is I don't know who created it, but they have an account on Instagram. So all of the information on Inktober is over there on their account. And basically what it is, for the month of October, this person created a challenge list of prompts for people to create an ink drawing using ink, using the prompts. So day one I think is poison for 2018. I had a glance at the list for this year, and I'm not much of a doodler, and so I thought I'd put my own spin on things. So I have used their idea and I have created Inkietober. And so for the month of October, every single day, hopefully, I am going to be doing some brush lettering. So not doodling, but brush lettering. So I have created 31 prompts for the month, and I have made a graphic which I might put up here so you can see it, and I'm going to share my process for every of the 31 days in October just with you guys here on Patreon. And I have a little plan for the end products at the end of the month, so you'll have to stay tuned for that as well. So basically my plan is to use the prompt for each day and find a quote or make up a quote that matches that word. So for day one it is start. I thought it was a good motivational kind of word to get us going, and if you would like to join in, I would love to see what you come up with. Now, you don't have to do brush lettering, you don't have to interpret it that way at all. You might do an art journal page, you might do a little doodly thing, you might write a poem, you might write the word and color it in all pretty. Whatever you want to do. If you'd like to play along, use the hashtag Inkietober, and maybe, yeah, we'll just do Inkietober, and tag me on Instagram or share it in Scrapaholics Anonymous, and I'd love to see what you come up with. Now, my plan is, now I'm glad I'm filming this video because it's holding me accountable to this. Does anyone get comfortable with the materials or products that you really like? I have that a lot, as you will see in my videos, and so for the month of October I am still going to use my favorite things, but I'm also going to try some other stuff as well. I am very comfortable brush lettering with my black Pilot G2 pen. However, there are some other materials that I don't feel as comfortable with, like watercolor paint, just paint in general, calligraphy pens. Who knows what I'm going to play around with. If you can hear Archie in the background, Aaron's with him inside. He's not a very happy camper this afternoon because all he wants to do is try and chase the bunnies, and the bunnies are having a little bit of a rest right now, so if you can hear him in the background, sorry about that. But that is my plan. But I have to ask you something. I need your opinion because this is for you guys. How do you want me to share it? So there's a couple of options. Option one, oh, and by the way, the videos, the process videos doing Inkietober are completely separate to the, except for this one on the first, are completely separate to the normal videos every 5 days here on Patreon for the $15 plus tiers. They're completely separate, and I'm doing the Inkietober videos just for $4 and above patrons as well, as a little special thank you treat for supporting me. But how would you like to see them? So I thought, because there's 31, that's a lot of process videos. I can either upload one every single day, and it would just be a short, it'd be maybe 3 minutes or so, and I could do it to music, or I could do voiceovers, whatever you think. So I could do a video every single day, just a short little snippet that you could watch while you're making a cup of tea in the morning. I could do a few at a time, so maybe like 3 or 4 at a time, if you'd like that. Or I can do them weekly. So say, what's today? Monday. Every Monday I could post 7 days worth of processes, one after the other. Let me know what you would like to see the best. If you would like a short little video every day, and then if you miss them you can catch up on them, or if you would like several mini process videos all into one. I should add, I'm going to try and use a variety of materials, so you're going to see, there's a very loud bird out here. We have a lot of birds out the back. You're going to see a variety of types of brush lettering. So I am still going to do some of my favorite black pen ones. I am going to try some watercoloring brush lettering. I'm going to really try and use my Tombow brush pens and maybe try some blending. I'm going to do some on the iPad so you can see some digital brush lettering. I might even try some like acrylic paint or something very not my comfort zone. If you've got any ideas for things, I might even use a calligraphy pen. Who knows? So let me know if there's any particular type of mediums that you'd like me to use, and also let me know how frequently you'd like to see the videos, because that will help me tomorrow when I film the next video for this series. I'm going to also add the graphic that you can download and you can print, or you can save it, whatever you would like to do, in this post. So that will be down the bottom of this post. But I'm really excited. I will admit I had a bit of a mojo loss after the 100-day project. It was a challenge to continue to have the energy and the motivation to do the same project for 100 days. But I feel like with this one, because I've opened it up to doing different materials, so sometimes it might be just digital, or it might be physical. I could do something really easy that only takes me 2 minutes, or I could work on it a little bit more and it could take me 10. I feel like I might not get as burnt out. We can hope, can't we? Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this process, which will follow after this. Please do let me know in the comments how often you would like to see the videos. That will really help me out. Happy October. The year is just flying by. It's crazy, and I will see you in the next video very soon. Bye. Or not bye, because you're gonna see my hands in a minute, so kinda bye. Alrighty, time to get making. So I'm using this watercolor paper pad that I had lying around. It's Fabriano, I think. I just grabbed it from Eckersley's here in Australia, and I started with I'm using my Jane Davenport watercolors today in both of the palettes. I'm not sure, one of them's I think called Neutrals, and the other one might be Brights. They have really nice saturated color, so I thought they would be handy to use for this one. I changed, oh, naughty Mr. Phone going off, sorry about that. I changed that blue color that I originally put down because it was a little too pale, and I wanted to do a white paint pen to do my quote for today. Going through, and I was inspired by the background that I created for the Inkietober prompts, and I had blue and purple on the brain, so that is why today's is very similar colors to the Inkietober graphic background. I'm using my white Sharpie paint pen, and I found, actually Aaron found this quote for me and thought it might be a good one to do first off. And it was, I really like doing this, I kind of call it modern calligraphy. I love to do brush lettering that's wonky, and a secret tip if you're starting with brush lettering, this is a great way to approach it because you don't have to worry about everything being nice and even and perfectly sized, because you have a little bit of leeway with maybe some of your letters aren't as high as they should be or as round as they should be. So it's a good way to get started. As I'm writing the word started, I then decided that you can't really see it on camera, but in the word ahead, it was, there was a couple of bits where the paint pen had not run out, but gone a little bit paler, and so I've sped this up supersonic time and have gone over all of the letters again, and it just really makes the white very white and pop out a little bit more. So this one's almost done. Don't forget to tell me if you would like to see a video every single day, or if you would like to see them in one big bunch of maybe like 3 or 4, or a weekly version of 7. And I will see you maybe tomorrow or maybe in a few days. Bye.